What the fuck's happening? TMIKE back again in our podcast, sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. Keeperlet at 130 Donegal Street with the best bongs, skins, grinders, accessories, fucking vintage shit. Do you know I actually have a fucking 109-year-old or 106-year-old joint dispenser?
Really?
It's actually a cigarette dispenser, but it fits joints in it. You lift it up, there's nothing there, it's just a wooden box, and you lift it up, and then you drop it, and then boom, a joint appears. Fucking smashing. Also sponsored by Canna Help UK, that makes all these fucking... just all the best CBD products, anything that's hemp healing. Fucking, I've got a wee vapor as well to stop me from smoking the fags as well. It's doing wonders. But now we've got the fucking, all the extra admin shit out of the way. Scrap emo car. How are you?
Alright, yeah, good. Just flown in, exhausted, but we'll power through. We'll get through it.
Just flown in the jet lag, mate. You fucking jet lag for that fucking 45-minute flight.
I've been at it a lot recently. Well, just these last couple of days, but...
Yeah, you're a beekeeper as well. That's who you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Keep bees. You love bees and stuff. You like bees.
I like bees. Save the bees. Shout out, save the bees.
Save the bees.
Yeah, I've got a little, like, bee hotel at the minute, so they fly in. Right, let me explain it.
You have a bee hotel at the minute?
Right, so mason bees will rock up, and they're called mason bees because they'll block the entrance to, like, small circular entrances. So they fly in, lay an egg, and then cover the entrance with mud and that. That's why they're called mason bees. Build shit.
Right.
And then they, the eggs will hatch, and then there's a pollen loaf that the bees will leave inside to give them the glucose, I imagine, necessary to live.
Right.
And then they, like butterflies, form a cocoon, and then pop out as bees and go live for 2 weeks and do it all again.
That's fucking mad. So they just fucking land in, be like, right, I'm gonna fucking get my hole here, lay an egg, and then fuck off. And then it's gotta turn into a bee.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you run a bee brothel?
I don't know how much bucking there goes. I don't really watch them do that, but they're free to, like, it's 2025.
They're free to do what they want, right? The way you like. Fuck's sake. Alright. And then as well, another interesting thing about you as well is that you have, like, very similar autism to me. Like, we're pretty, like, matching on the same wavelength. We're both very interested in, like, funny things. Well, I was about to say funny things like fucking World War II, but that's not really funny, like, but...
No, that's probably one of the most unfunniest parts of history.
Yeah.
We did it twice, but we did it a bit harder and for a bit longer.
But the first time was just sort of, like, for the banter. And then the second time, the lads were like, nah, we're fucking really bringing shit down, like...
Yeah, it was just, I mean, Spain started it all. Obviously, World War II's 39, but they really say about 36... The Spanish Civil War kicked off, but nobody wanted to officially get involved, so it was fascist and communist, as it tends to be.
Yeah.
But Germany rocked in and wanted to test all that because they had their Air Force banned after World War I, so built up a mad Air Force, and then fucking...
They were like, fuck it, let's have a go.
Russia got really involved, but Stalin didn't want to commit because he didn't want a communist state that close to France and Britain at the time, because they'd have just... It'd have just had into the world, probably.
Why? Because it's been fucking a couple fucking seconds to midnight a few times. Like, it's got close to fucking...
It's growing ever closer today, but yeah, no, we've done it. If you the Cold War was probably the closest. There's that story of that general on the Russian side that got the order, but yeah, there was like a false... Like
and he was just like, no, that's right.
No, at least he had enough sense to... Well, not...
But if that happened in America, the shit was popping off, but because they don't have the same... structure, it's like, no, if you're telling me to press a button, I've got the right to press a button, like.
Yeah, the technology is different as well, so it's good that he probably spotted an error and went, no, that's probably not, just in case, because if it was real, people would be ringing him going, what's happening, and they'd be like, oh, right, sweet. Stalin himself probably would have rang, and you didn't want to piss off Stalin.
Yeah, no. No, mate, he was mad as fuck, mate. I'm about fucking 2/3 of the way through about a book about Stalin. He was just a mad bastard, so he was. Just the way we get on, he would get everyone around his gaff, and he would just feed you drink like fuck, because he was such a paranoid wreck, and he wanted to see who was like fucking saying what about him. Also, he would just feed everyone drink, and everyone blocked and try and get them all to squeal on each arm.
Get the truth of how people like, but how much of that as well was just fear that if I don't say something, he's gonna say something, so you might as well get rid of people that you were paranoid of. So the system fitted the system, like.
But then that's obviously why the system fucking corrupted and ended up fucking failing, like.
Yeah, it's why I have not much of a love for communism. Good old about the capitalist system. Getting your money and keeping it, you know.
I fucking why? Well, that's just fucking. It's not fucking working out that way anymore in fucking capitalist society. It's just like, well, now that everyone's got their money, they can keep it, and everyone else, there's no more left.
Yeah, and even Churchill himself said like it's just the better of the two evils, like between us and communism, we're the better of the bad lot, because you support the majority all the time, well, the minority has a right to be upset about that, and then that's where a lot of problems come from and all.
Yeah, that's just the way it seems to work out. I think the Nazis were the maddest as well. The Nazis were like looking for the fucking, what do you call that there? The fucking goblet of Christ, you know, the wee fucking thing he drank from and all. They were looking for, and the Ark of the Covenant and all.
Oh yeah, they were very cultish, like Hitler was, well, like Stalin, like all dictators are paranoid, but he did it on meth and fucking didn't sleep, ate shite, and shouted at everybody.
He loved the gear, like. No, and especially, like, mate, that was rationed out the troops, mate, that meth stuff. It was rationed out to the troops, like, it wasn't like fucking. It wasn't even like just Hitler. Everyone was like, right, okay, let's all get fucking methed up and go fucking shoot everyone. You know what I mean? Like,
I explained how they did it so quickly and so fast.
Facts.
But yeah, no, the British invented speed, and the Germans
did they?
To meth. Yeah, we brought speed out to keep everyone going. And
what, in war?
Yeah, because you need soldiers. At the rate Hitler was going, they needed to be on point 24/7. Like, you had to be awake for that shit.
Ah, well, true, like, especially in fucking trench warfare, because you really are, like, just, you can't really see most shit. You can't poke your head up that often. You just gotta be up and alive, like.
And then they added planes and tanks to that shit, and shit got real serious real fast. As you were saying about that unfunny period in history.
Yeah, that unfunny period in history, because it's not funny, but like it is kind of funny. So it is. I think I find it funny.
Yeah, there's also some mad stories.
Funny how just fucked up people are, mate. The way that, like, just load everyone up full of meth and just fucking take over.
And just go, and then they got, as all wars go, he got as far as he possibly could, and then pissed off the Russians, and the Russians just had people to throw at him like. We needed that, and luckily they went, yeah, these guys, because Stalin was with Hitler at the beginning. Made no sense, because Hitler was very loud. Well, he was very loud in everything he did in his life, but he was very loud anti-communist, and then went, here, Russia, let's go start a war with Europe. And Stalin was like, yeah, sweet, cool. He didn't believe in 42. He didn't believe 42, 43. He just, even when the tanks were rolling into Russia, he thought, no, that can't be true, like, because he's my bro. And then he just wasn't his bro for a bit. And then shot himself, so...
No, he fucking didn't shoot himself. This is bullshit. I don't believe this, because they tested the skull. I think it was the Russians that tested the skull, and they're like, yeah. Like, looking at, like, the fucking bone marrow and shit. Yeah. This is a fucking 43-year-old fucking woman, like, that's what we think. Is a woman in her 40s, like.
Really? What do you think happened to them? Do you think he just
fucked off the Argentina, mate? Oh, why? Because you go up the mountains up where they all fucking Guten Tag and on. You're like, man, I'm in the middle of the mountains in Argentina. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, sure, here, you never ask you never ask a woman her age. You never ask a man his salary. And you never ask your Argentinian granddad why he speaks fluent German.
Facts.
They went to Brazil as well. They had a good holiday down in Brazil.
Yeah, there's still up in the mountains of Brazil as well. There's a fully fucking, like, mind you as well, like, fully fucking, like, white as well. And you're like, you live in the fucking mountains of Brazil, like, how you still fucking white, like. You must be, like, fucking not riding outside of the camp, like. You know what I mean?
Hi, I am Jesus.
You know? That's fucking brilliant. Oh, mate, the Nazis were fucking class, like, not in that way, like, but just in terms of, like, I fucked up they were, like, what was fueling them and had they have been meth? They're just all sorts of fucking stupid shit, obviously outside of, like, the Holocaust, and I was mad. I watched the thing where they tried Live in the Terrible. It was fucking mad, because he was being like, no, I'm just some Ukrainian guy. I'm just the Ukrainian man. No relation. They were like, no, it's fucking definitely you, like. Because they had all sorts of eyewitnesses and all, but then at the same time too, do you reckon, like, an eyewitness was going to be able to, like, spot a guy after, like, 40-something years, because they all kept being like, no, that's him. I looked into your eyes and fucking... Like, I know looking into your eyes that it's you. But then that there guy's first ever time he went to the papers about it and all, he was like, oh, I have terrible fucking, has, like, brown eyes. I looked into psychotic brown eyes, but then the guy that were trying to had blue eyes. And I was like, well, that's a bit.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be so angry, like, you'd want to take that one anyone you could, though, because...
But I did, watching the documentary and all, I did think it was him. Like, I was like, you did that shit, like.
Yeah, but here they got it just as hard when the Israelis went real mad through, like, the 40s and 50s, just killing old Nazis, like.
Mate, fucking, the Israelis fucking love it, the mad bastards. They fucking love it. Fucking, they've just been giving it the whole fucking, the last fucking, Netanyahu from the fucking 80s has been like, telling us in about a week or two, Iran, gonna go nuclear, mate. Telling us, I don't know, it's like that wee fella tells you that, like, fucking, like, it's that wee mate that supports fucking Barnes, and he's like, I'm telling you, we're gonna win the league this year. We're getting close, like, we're getting close to winning the league. And you're like, right, no sweat, yes. They're like, oh no, next year we're winning the league, like, next season, it's us, like.
Always.
And you're like, right, sweet. Because they just kept being like, they're gonna go nuclear, you know what I mean? They've got, like, a nuclear refining thing and all, and you're like, right, sweet. And then they were like, they still got no nukes. Still don't have nukes. Fucking like what is it, like fucking 40 some years later? And then they're like, no, I'm telling you, they're close, like. And then Donald Trump's like, fuck it.
It's a good story actually about how they started their nuclear program. So the Americans, it was in about could have been the 90s, I think, when they got a bit hot with fucking Iraq. My dad was in Iraq actually.
Was he?
Yeah.
Fighting?
Logistics, but he obviously mortars and that. So.
What do you mean logistics? Like planning where the bombs were going?
No, he was. They call them blanket stackers. So if you want to piss off the logistics of the British Army, you do that because that's how they count stacks of blankets. It's always in like 5s or something.
Right.
So that's how they do it. So that's how you piss them off. But yeah, he saw Bosnia, Kuwait, and Iraq.
And he didn't do any like fucking warfare.
No, he wasn't.
So was he like literally fucking stacking blankets?
Yeah, and doing the ammo. In a war, two, we weren't officially. Well, no, actually, we walked into fucking Iraq with
There's all sorts of fucking proxy wars and it's just fucking America and Russia, like.
Oh yeah, Afghanistan in the 80s, they got pretty close because they were beefing pretty hard in the desert.
I think that's fucked as well. That they were like, all this stuff, and some guy was like, cheaper, leave it there. Like, that was their actual reason. He's like, cheaper, leave it there. Like,
yeah, if you can look at any situation and go, fuck it, well, fuck it. The fuck it solution.
I just think, is it cheaper to leave it there? Because realistically, see all the fellas that you have there, the numbers match up. Like, they all fit in the cars. Like, you've probably lost a couple of guys, so maybe a wee bit less, but like, they can just drive them on the plane and then go home in the plane. Like, is it actually cheaper? You know what I mean? They've all to fly home anyway. You've all those dudes, they all fit in the car. Just fucking driving on the back in AC-130.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, they can take a good load, but they're the ones you want.
Right? I'm still talking about planes here. Oh man, do you know what fucking? I was watching as well. I watched Kimbo Slice have a fucking third egg. It was some peeler guy, and the peeler guy was beating the fuck out of him for like 10 minutes. But it was all like Kimbo Slice's ones that were there watching. So like they kept like fucking shooting him, being like, wait, no, separate and all. Like, man, it looks scary as fuck, mate. 'Cause you're like, if you're that guy, you're like, I'm here on my own for a wee third egg. And Kimbo Slice, do you ever see that scene in Den of Thieves? Where like he walks into the room and it's just 50 Samuel's one mates. Like, that's what he was having a third egg with 50 Cent in the room full of all his mates. It was good, like, we'll see.
Yeah, sure.
I got him, fuck it. Oh, mate, telling you, like, Kimbo Slice was the fucking man, like.
Oh, yeah.
He fought some guy, though, called fucking Data 5000. It was the most fucking bullshit fight ever. It was just two fucking old guys fucking breathing on top of each other. Like, it was El Horrible. It was El Horrible. Kimbo Slice.
Seen that UFC film they're doing and all with The Rock and all? Have you seen how he looks in that?
No.
I couldn't tell you it's about. I'm not great with names, so this is going to be great for when we're chucking out loads of names. But yeah, that's a decent trailer, but then copyright and all that shit.
Nah, you wouldn't be. I wouldn't even get fucking away with that joke. We're saying, I'm gonna get us in this wee fucking scrub here. For me, it goes on for a good 10 minutes, like. And anyone that's actually fucking been in the fight knows 10 minutes is a really, really fucking long time to be having someone a third egg, like, especially Especially when you're just standing toe to toe trading like that, just punching the head of each other.
These guys don't get out of their 70s though in any sane mind. Like, I mean,
I know,
look at
man.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh no, well, 110%. I fucking dropped him, and then he shoots. So, mind you, fucking Kimbo shoots a takedown here. But this guy knows jiu-jitsu, so he's like, right, sweet as.
Yeah.
Sweet as. And then a bar, and then like all fucking Kimbo's team and all's like, oh fucking drop a choke, like, go to choke. And everyone's like, mate, what are you talking about? Everyone's like, stop choking him. Like, mate, he fucking shot a double leg. Well, he shot a single leg. And then I'll get us into the end here. Basically, oh, that's
That's
his,
not a great look either as well. And fucking
that's
he's
his
obviously
face.
choking out another black man.
Look. Oh shit, I didn't even click on that. Oh no, mate. No, mate.
I mean, is that a win, really?
I'm so making a disclaimer being like all the opinions in this video are those are the fucking, what do you call it? Or those are the fucking, not contesting because you don't win anything. But yeah, mate, that guy's face is fucked. Like, oh mate, that was so funny. I went straight over my head too.
I mean, he walked into that like knowing what the outcome was going to be, but
Yeah, man, I can't believe, crazy like. Do you think it fucking the Kimbo Slices and all the world are just those fellas that have too much testosterone?
yeah.
Like there's just some fellas that are just born with too much fucking testosterone. They need to sort it out.
Like Mike Tyson.
Facts.
Put that into his fist like.
Facts.
Bit a man's ear off.
I know, mate. Mike Tyson fucking loves it. See when he's being like, I'll fuck you in your ass till you love me, white boy. He's absolutely fucking mad though. And everyone's like, oh, he's so chilled out now. You're like, yeah, 'cause he fucking just swallows shrooms all the time. Like he literally just fucking eats shrooms and plays with his pigeons, mate. He wouldn't be chilled out like.
He does love the pigeons, doesn't he? Doing that from when he was a kid, like, that's one thing that kept him sane before he started killing people in a small box in front of the world.
My grandfather fucking loves pigeons. He raises them and all. He stands out his back with like a big fucking jar of seeds, and you just hear him. Like he'll be walking up a street and he'll hear, here, good. And just hear, and he's shaking the tubs. You're like, fuck me, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning.
Perfect segue. Speaking of fighting and speaking of animals, we've got some opinions on sharks here.
Oh, because we were talking just before we started about fucking sharks, because we was talking on the little man about when people just say just to push a shark away. Like, oh, you just push, put your hand out, get the shark by the nose, and just simply push it away. Just get the shark away from you. It's a fucking shark, mate. Shut the fuck up, like, just shut the fuck up. It's a shark, mate. You can't say that. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. And you're a shark expert, so.
Well, I wouldn't say an expert, but I think that I could, with no experience, mind, probably swim beside a great white shark and know what to do to not get eaten.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I know what to do not to get eaten. Get out of the fucking water. You know, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Where the shark is.
Yes, when you turn to your side and you're like, oh shit, I'm some sort of great white shark. You get the fuck out of the water. As quick as possible too. You don't dilly-dally about it like.
No, you could. That's how you're meant to do it. Actually, you're just meant to be extremely dilly-dally about it.
I get you're not supposed to like splite, you know.
But yeah, they're just very curious. They're fairly. I mean, a dolphin would quickly fuck you up quicker than a shark would because sharks are just very curious. But all their sensory organs are in their nose, so everything they want to do, they want to touch with their nose to see what the fuck it's about. So if you just, as you perfectly put at the beginning, just push it away, then you're sweet. And that's a fact. That's just how you do it.
That only works if it's not hungry. And like, see if it's just at and it's full, mate. Yeah, you can push it away.
Eat you, if I just grab it on my nose, it's gonna be like, and then you rotate him. You just flip him around.
You have fucking drugs, mate. Like, I mean, it's a fucking great white shark. It's not that easy, but because they're not going that slow. And
yeah, but you're also in water. Think how easy it is to move shit about in water.
yeah, but
and I have thumbs and a brain.
but it's not fucking a light wee thing, mate. It's a fucking
But
big
in water,
shark.
if you think it is, if it's submerged.
Yeah, but it's made to move in water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we somewhat if you put all the shit on. If you do it right, like.
I suppose, like, I mean, no, I just think you're fucking mad, mate. And, like, all I know is you're the type of guy to go on holiday and pay money to be eaten by a shark. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
you would pay money for it.
That's a win-win. Well, for you guys, you can prove a point, and then a guy gets a bit of dollar. So It's a capitalist world I support.
It's not worth it. We get up a fucking shark, mate. Do you know what I mean?
But I chose to be in that situation.
But it's like, are you gonna see a brown bear and just be like, fucking back up?
Bears are different. Like
You
bears
can't-
are
so-
a different story. But
But hi, it's a fucking shark in the water. Just move it away. It's a fucking apex predator. It's a fucking great white. No. It's one of the most fucking top of the. It's like pretty much top of the food chain in the ocean, mate.
it's fish. I think I'm a bit smarter than a fish.
Yeah, but you can't swim like a fish. You can't
I
fucking.
can move about better than a maybe not a fish, but I can move about fairly well.
But, like,
again,
that's
with no
fucking-
experience here, I don't know if I could probably fuck this up.
I know people
Yeah,
do it because I
lack of
see it. You see
ability.
the experts do be like, just push it away, just push it away.
I just push it away.
They're fucking loading them fucking sharks up with something before they do it. Them sharks are fucking rubber duck covered, mate. I'm telling you, like, they're not normal sharks. It's the same with SeaWorld and all, mate. They're all off for tits.
They're always moving and all, so they must just be.
Sure, I don't think they can sit still. Sure, they can't.
No, because they need constant water flow over their gills. If they stop, they just go.
They just die.
Yeah.
So then, do they not
You're
sleep?
always on all the time. Like they've a right to be angry if I'm swimming to it, but you just push it away. So it's sweet.
Yeah.
That's the end of that. It's just fact.
Like,
Facts don't care about your
how heavy do they be? Facts don't care about your feelings, but I feel like your facts are fiction.
That's all right. We'll look it up. We'll look at a man push a great white. Get a great white shark up and he'll just push it away.
Hold on.
Again, this is on land. Submerged is completely different.
No, right, I understand that, but right, so I thought it was going to say that the sharks are 10.5 kg, but that's the base weight, so like a wee small one will be 10.5 kg, the over 4,000 pounds, 1,800 kg.
Wow.
So
But that's on land. That's weighed on land.
the heaviest species can weigh between 15 to 20 tons.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wow.
But again,
just
that's
push it
weighed
away.
on land. In
Just
war,
push
it's
it
a
away.
different ball game. And I have opposable thumbs.
You have
Okay,
opposable
that's
thumbs,
something
man.
To push a shark away.
Like,
It's my right.
I can ring ChatGPT, can't I? You can do that now. Let's fucking ask him.
See what the AI overlords have
Yeah.
to say about our abilities to
Facts.
push sharks. That's something they might want to know, so it's good to give them it now. It just puts in the water.
Yeah, ChatGPT's good to settle debates too. Hey, buddy, what's happening? AI, dude.
You can talk to it now. What a world.
Yeah.
We got
Hey, I'm
about
doing
from
great. Sounds like you're in a fun mood. What's going on with you today?
Fuck all. Doing a podcast with me autistic mate. I need you to settle an argument for us. He thinks that if a great white shark's swimming up to you and it's like, yeah, trying to eye you up and all, you can just simply push it away by your nose. And I'm trying to tell him that that's fucking wrong because he'll just get eaten and die. What's the crack with that?
I think it understands Northern Irishisms.
Oh, it understands mine. Like, I've been using it enough. Like, he's learned.
Ah, that's a good one. You're definitely right to be skeptical. If a great white is eyeing you up, it's not exactly a time to get hands-on with it. In reality, pushing a shark away by the nose isn't something most people can just pull off. Sharks are fast.
Don't know me.
and trying to shove one away would be risky as hell.
Sharks are fast.
Oh, it's
The
shoving it.
advice in shark encounters is to maintain eye contact, stay calm, and back away slowly. If you're going to try anything, experts say you should aim for the shark's sensitive spots, like the gills or eyes. But even then, it's better to just get the hell out of the water if possible. So yeah, telling your mate to rethink his strategy might be a good idea, unless he's planning on making the shark his best friend.
Ah, well, he's just heard that and he's fucking crying now. Podcast's going good, but now my guest is crying his fucking eyes out because you proved him wrong and embarrassed him. So now he doesn't want to work with me anymore. He just didn't answer. Correct. He's like, oh well, I'm leaving the chat. Yeah, but no. Yeah, fuck you.
Okay, well maybe not a great white shark, but I'll take on the sharks. Sweet.
I like a fucking basking shark, mate. Mate, there was a shark in East Belfast.
In East Belfast.
Yeah, there was. What type of shark was it?
Not too sure, I can't remember.
It was a biting one, though. It wasn't like one of them ones that eat plankton, like.
Where in East
Conty River?
Belfast is there this?
Conty River? Mate, I'm telling mate,
This is a real thing. How
Yep.
on earth did a shark get to this little corner of the world?
I was trying to go to bonfire.
At least we know what type of shark it is then.
Oh, it's an orange shark. That is in the Conty River, mate, up near fucking. Look, see? Belfast Cons on a shark sighting.
That's a big boy and all.
4 foot.
Oh dear.
So like, look at your foot. Times that by 4.
Saw him out. To be fair, we were talking about great whites at the start, but I think I could take on a 4-foot shark. Like
You do.
that shallow water and all.
Oh yeah.
That's a 50-50 fight.
What's it called? A hound shark? What the fuck's that? Look at the size of it. 4 foot.
Yeah, I could take that shark. Like, give me that at least.
I think I confidently try and fight that shark. What's the biggest animal you could fight?
A brown bear. We were talking about bears earlier. I could take on a brown bear and win.
You fucking retarded,
No,
mate.
not brown. Sorry, black.
I was about to say, man, are you mad?
Oh yeah, no, because like the Kodak brown bear, they get to like 500 pounds. They have a
What
paw
about-
as big as my torso?
What about the? Have you ever heard about the bear that raps, the Kodak black bear? Do they eat other fish? I want to see if
How did it
that's.
get there? More than importantly, how would it end up in that? Again, this part of the world. There's
I
probably
don't
a
know.
Story to that.
But,
He's gone on
yeah.
vacation, like he's gonna see fucking.
You down heard about band? No, he's down doing a black taxi tour. So he was.
Seeing both sides. Cross community shark anyway.
What is so? I googled her to see if the hound sharks like eat like fish and shit. It says doesn't primarily feed by hunting fish, but and it's a predator as well. So I know like it's a predatory fucking species. Like that eats things. Like that's not like one of them fucking because we've loads of basking sharks and all just get plankton. Like that was a shark that fucking eats shit.
Just general shit.
Just to eat.
Because
Because that's a fucking mate. That's a fucking shark to go for you too. That's not like that's not like if one of them sharks you can like fucking stroke and shit, just push it away. It's gonna fucking bite you, mate. Know what I mean? So yeah, see if we'll go down the Quanzi River and we'll fucking look for a shark, mate.
Sweet. We'll settle this anyway. We'll film it and all. Definitive proof.
I think loads of
Not a
crabs.
live leak if it goes wrong.
Facts. Fucking. They eat like crabs and lobsters and shit. Theoretically, we could just get loads of live crabs and lobsters and just start fucking them all in the Quanzi River and increase like the food source.
Yeah.
Change the ecosystem and then just have like a fucking river full of sharks, mate, in East Belfast. That'd be a wonder tourist attraction.
Yeah. Well, after the bees, I'm thinking I'd love to do a terrarium, but you can get like just a rainforest in the corner of your bedroom. You just introduce animals to stop the animals that breed a lot for having too many animals. And then you just have an ecosystem all year round. It's crazy.
No, that actually is fucking mad too because realistically, I think like them terrariums, like you shouldn't be able to make something that's gonna outlive you. Like, that's mad.
Yeah, true. That you gotta sell that with the house. Like you're not.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like see them big ones and shit. No, that's part of your gap because I would love something like that or some fucking movie and I can't remember what it is, but it was Will Smith movie, and he had pet jellyfish, but he had like LEDs at the bottom of it, and like mate, that was so cool because the jellyfish light up with the LEDs, mate. And it was like that's mad.
Yeah, jellyfish are a strange creature. They are more
More than 90% water.
anything
Aye.
else, but they just bop about and sometimes knock us out. So
Right, they really fuck you up too, man. So they do. They really fuck you up. And actually, I remember getting stung with a jellyfish down my leg, and then I had to piss in my leg.
see, I've only ever been in the Great Old Atlantic Ocean, so I don't have to really worry about that. But is it the man of war, Portuguese man of war, the most venomous jellyfish?
I don't know my fucking jellyfish species like that, bro. I smoke too much weed to remember stuff like that. I'm gonna Google fucking does pissing on it actually work.
Portuguese man of war, something like that.
The Portuguese man of war. Does peeing on a jellyfish thing work? The front it just comes up in big black letters. Doesn't work.
Definitive proof.
Right, so I just pissed my leg for nothing, right? Admitted that in the podcast as well. Thanks, guys.
At least you got to do it. At least there was nobody else involved in that.
Yeah.
That's an interesting holiday
Getting-
for Christmas.
Getting
Holiday story for Christmas.
getting peed on by a stranger. That doesn't sound fun. Some people are into that though. It's a weird word, but
Yeah.
it's 2025, bro.
Exactly, it's about you and what you want.
Some dudes wear nappies and shit just for the vibes. It's just for the vibes, mate. Mate, I can guarantee right now. See if you go in the any nightclub, right, and just look at the fucking crowd or mass of people, and then the same with festivals. All you want's going to Belsonic and all. See if you just look at that big crowd, like three like 1,000 people, right? A couple dudes are just wearing thong for the crack. Like, that's mad. I think
Percentages of that, do you think?
fucking at least fucking 3.
Fair enough.
That's a strong enough percentage, like.
Yeah.
Cause I'm on them. Telling you. You just need to make sure the budgie's smuggled. The rest of it doesn't need to be comfy. You know what I mean? Like, your chugging's a picky over your cunt. Oh, I mean, nah. But, like, let's get back onto the Nazis, because the Nazis is good banter. Fucking... See the way everyone be like, oh, I've got fucking the big dog bringing in an actual Bicky selections at Bourbons and all. Thanks very much, buddy. Here, do you want a Bicky?
No, because if I start, I'm not stopping. I don't think I can eat an entire pack of biscuits.
That's right, you can eat an entire pack of biscuits, man. You're our illustrious guest, mate. But yeah, no, back onto the Germans. Fucking, I think the best one is when the Russians and Americans were like, right, these fucking messed up wee dickheads are really fucking pissing everyone off. We need to do something about it now. And then the fucking done it. Sorted out the issue. Boom. Right, we've got them all. We've got them all in prison. What are we going to do? Hey, we'll take them on as staff, like. They just employed them all. They were like, all the sentence gives them.
Yeah, Operation Paperclip. They went. Yeah, NASA
Yep.
just, well, allegedly, we'll put that in, built on Nazi science. They just took all
Not
the
even
engines
allegedly,
from
mate.
it.
Freedom of Information Act, mate. The fucking, you can Google it. You can Google it. You can find it on the CIA website. I'm actually going to have a go.
I was going to say, the man with the laptop.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I have one on my phone.
Yeah, it would have been, I imagine the CIA would have been involved. They tour across South America and Europe for a good wee bit. You
Right.
get to do that if you win World War II.
Here we go. So I'm on the CIA website and the FOIA reading room, which is the Freedom of Information Act reading room. So you can just fucking...
Just get all sorts of details.
Yep. Have we Jeffrey joke about things?
What was happening back then?
Right. And what was it we were looking into? Operation Paperclip. So you get the FOIA number.
Yeah, because obviously Germans loved shooting rockets at England for a good bit.
Yeah, the Germans fucking love it. Right.
I mean, they tried it twice.
There it is there.
None less than the first time.
Boom. Here it is. Boom.
Oh, just from day one, just
Yeah,
what
boom.
they were doing with it.
Boom. May 17, 1982. But see, you're like...
82, fuck.
Yeah, so this will be like
Only,
fucking...
what, 45?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a long time collecting Nazis.
Probably putting them to use way before that for like fucking black ops stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Earlier in the newscast, you heard about an ex-federal prosecutor. Right, so what's this one about? This is like some fucking TV thing. So it is.
Do you think they'd have been pivotal in the nuclear war effort then? Because they're a lot easier to shoot by missile now than I imagine by doing it by plane.
Yeah. I think fucking all that there people like even like that Iron Dome as well. They're like, yeah, we can just shoot it out of the sky. Like, yeah, fucking good luck with that, mate. Fucking good luck with that, buddy.
It's the end of days if that happens. So it's why the world has to believe in fucking mutually assured destruction. Because if it happens, it's just that's it. We're just done as a human race. Well, you'd obviously think some of us would survive and
We would all be
see
fucked.
what that's about. But no, fuck. I hope I can just walk into a mushroom cloud and that be done. Because I'm not dealing with all that shit afterwards. I don't have the social abilities. I don't know if you can tell. To deal with other people being constant dickheads 24/7.
No, same, mate.
To anything.
Same, mate. Let me see, here's another one. This is MK Ultra. So, I think this was approved for release fucking 2018. This page has not been edited since
Yeah, they
2011.
just wanted to brainwash everyone to not be a communist.
Yeah.
LSD and they had a game apparently.
Right, because look, here's the table of contents. But mind you, I'm on the fucking CIA.gov website, mate. Like, this is actually the fucking CIA's website, mate.
They're like, here, this is
Yeah,
what we
contents: 1, title and origins; 2, goals; 3, budgets; 4, experiments. And then they've got sub-brackets: 4.1, LSD; 4.2, other drugs; 4.3, hypnosis and magic; 4.4, Canadian experiments. What the fuck does that mean? I'm going to fucking straight away to 4.3. Give me the fucking magic, mate. Where's the budget there, actually?
getting the wizards together, you know. Here, that's dedication to
Well, here.
stopping communism. I'll give them that.
A secretive arrangement granted the MK Ultra program a percentage of the CIA budget. Guess what percent, or have you read it already?
No, I haven't. This is the total budget. They're
The
giving-
entire CIA budget.
Oh, fuck, to brainwash people. Knowing the CIA, like 87%.
It was only 6.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, you fucked it. I was
Go big or go home, and I'm here till tomorrow, so might as well be big.
had said I gave him 6% of the budget. We had oversight our accounting and an estimated 10 million or more was spent. Mine's just back in the fucking.
60s did no, well.
I think it was the 80s, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, because we were talking about they have a video game and all that was just.
Oh, here.
Public.
Now here we go. Hypnosis and magic. The classified MK Ultra documents indicate hypnosis was studied in the early 1950s. Experimental goals included the creation of hypnotically induced anxieties, hypnotically increasing ability to learn and recall complex written matter, studying hypnosis and polygraph examinations, hypnotically increasing ability to observe and recall complex arrangements of physical objects, and studying relationships to the susceptibility of hypnosis. Where the fuck's the magic? Is that what they were sniffing? Must have been what they were fucking sniffing. Yeah, man. They done all sorts of fucking bookie stuff, so they did.
Yeah, South America cut it pretty hard with the CIA just funding capitalist regimes over the communists, and the communists funding the other side. And
Is that not where the thing Banana Republic comes from? Something to do with that?
That came from, was that in Hawaii? No, that was America just getting Hawaii because bananas need to grow in tropical climates. So the banana companies just went in and said, this is ours, this entire island is just ours, and you're going to pick bananas for us. And people picked bananas for them for a while. At one point, they'd have been more valuable than, like in the early 1900s, that'd have been a lot of money.
Like, if people used to run pineapples and all in the old times just to show people and all for parties, but like, look, you got a pineapple.
I'm pretty sure, I don't know the ins and outs, but that's where the stock market came from with the tulip trade with the Dutch.
Oh, serious?
You had to buy stocks to get them. That's how popular they were. They had to like buy a stock of them, and when they came in, you got it. But it's something that's how the stock trade started.
That's fucking mental.
There was something to read in good detail.
You've been to
That's
Amsterdam,
what
haven't you?
I have. Yeah, I've been twice.
Such good vibes. They do loads of like universal communication as well. Like, see when you go into most places and all, like they do like we like to touch your heart. Chat to me. Of course, you done a good laugh. What did you do in Amsterdam?
So when I put the hole in the wall as well.
Oh,
Yes, he did. Yeah, big man woke up one night and just hit the floor and put a hole by sparking out a door. The rightful place. The rightful. Oh, sorry, I've just lost what I was saying there.
the rightful place to put a hole, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just woke up this dozy guy, just like shaking me like, "You alright?"
He's like, I thought so.
Brought you back quick enough, sure.
You just coped it.
He just went up and went down.
Too much weed, not enough mushies. That's what I think.
Didn't find out till the next day.
Actually,
Did you do the truffles in Amsterdam?
yeah, my first
I
time
do not believe that they are mushrooms. Like, I don't believe that they're mushrooms. Like,
Yeah, I the first time I ever did psychedelics was the first time I went with him went for the first time, and I did them, and we were playing pool, and the balls just started chatting away, and I was like, what the fuck's
the ball
going on?
started
Yeah.
chatting away.
And then
See, because that's not what I perceive mushies to be. Mushies is like shapes and shit. Like, you just see
No, I
like
got
shapes and
that, but
colours and
I
shit.
I can't really explain.
I took them in fucking Amsterdam and shit. Like, was literally anime, man. Like, everything became a cartoon, and then all the lads, we all went out. Did I go for like a wee dander and all? And there was like a wee small wall, and it was like a slanted wall. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a wee decorative thing, and like me, it wasn't even half a foot off the ground. I put my foot on it, jumped and spun. It was like parkour. Like, all the lads just froze and were like, "Mate, how did you do that?" And then I went to walk across the road. And then I just felt fucking he pulled me back and go fucking watch a hitter, and like fucking a car flew past, and then I like turned to the side, and I was in the bike lane, there was a bike coming as well, and I jumped back as well, and I was like, "Man, I'm fucking scared, I'm gonna go back to the hotel." And then we went back to the hotel, had great banter, but yeah, it was scary for a bit, like just free roaming, because you sort of realise really quick, you're too much public transport, everything's trying to kill you, and I'm too fucked up for this right now.
Yeah, the bike lanes are crazy. A guy on a bike tried to. Was it you that he tried to spark out? I don't know why he tried to pick a fight with a big man like, but he was on a bike, so he was probably winning that race. Yeah, the bike lane. It's constantly looking left and right. That whole holiday is just being high and looking left and right. When we went with the second time I went, we got on the truffles, and I got in a loop because so you can do the math, like. But yeah, I was stood outside. It was in November, so I had a hat on, and then my head got itchy, so I took the hat off, and then for like 2 minutes, my head got too cold, so I put the head back on, and I did that for about 20 minutes.
Fuck Jake, man. Here. Take down on your phone as well, 41 minutes, so I can go on untied on everyone in the edit, so I can as well, fucking silly bastard. Just take down 41 minutes, I gotta be timestamped. But I mean, no, Amsterdam's a fucking mad place, because we were going through the customs, and the guy was going, what was it? He was like, business or pleasure? Like, fucking, we were like, we're here on tourism. Like, no, he was like, pleasure. And he was like, what are you here for? And he was like, like a holiday. He's like, what are you here to do? And we were like, fucking, it was like, they had official questions. We were all, he was like, tourism. And then he had like a wee laugh. And then he went, tourism? You mean, weed and hookers? I was like, fuck.
Yeah, well, yes, you gotta respect the forwardness of most of Europe. Bless them.
Mad, Germany's very forward
Yeah,
in that regard.
too forward a few times.
Mate, one of their fucking people in their parliament, mate, there's a video of him, like, in his fucking suit with his fucking, like, pass tag and all still on, just walking into a public toilet and licking around the toilet and all, because he's into all that dirty shit, and you're like, what?
My God.
I ain't gonna try and find it and put it in the video.
Some people are wired differently, but where does that stem from? That has to start somewhere. Why do you think that's what you want to do? Like, you know, how did you
So-
figure out this was his thing? Because everyone's got a thing.
Maybe he just likes to taste of shit.
They say it like starts from early memories, so where does that stem from, you know?
Or was he getting fucking have to lick a toilet in his own house?
Oh, fuck.
Boom. I hope this is the video.
Oh, he's a politician.
Yeah, mate, he's a politician, mate. Martin Newman.
Oh my days.
Oh, he's licking a toilet brush as well, the public toilet. Oh, there's another one. Look, right inside the rim.
Oh. That's the way to do it. Oh my word.
Yep,
Fair play.
yep,
I mean,
yep. If you want to find out there,
what he wanted and he
Yeah.
fucking
if
went
you
with it.
if you all want to fucking find out and have a wee watch and see what the fuck we just watched, I'm not putting it on the screen. I'll probably get us taken down. German politician fucking licks toilet seat. That's all you need to Google. That's what I googled. The first video that came up, guys. Yeah, mate, that's mental. That's mental. Fucking and that's someone that works in office. Like, that's, yeah, if he has not been sacked already, then that is fucked up.
But I mean, how did it get online? Why would you put that on?
He posted it.
Yeah, but why? If you're in the public eye, people are gonna see that.
Some people like to be fucking like shamed and embarrassed and shit like that there though.
But then, how do you find out those two things simultaneously?
And
I
why is
suppose
that-
if you're out licking toilets, you're probably
Yeah.
gonna get spotted a few times.
And I'm like, why is that fucking sexual as well? If you like being bullied, you like being bullied. Why do you have to like make it like a sex
that's
thing?
to like a different level as well.
Yeah.
You're asking for dysentery doing stuff like that.
What's dysentery?
If you get like shit in your bloodstream, you just die.
Serious?
Yeah, it's a bad sickness and you just go like. I don't know what it have to be, and I don't know if it have to be like shit.
Want to hear a mad story about a place I used to work? Right, I'm just saying it because just saying it. Fuck it. Bob and Bart's. I worked there for a bit. Mate, the place was fucking stinking. I was working with a new site team, which is people like, because I was like one of the first people, like we were the first people to work there pretty much, and they were going to train us and then leave. Mate, there were like blue mold on the sodas and shit, and I was like, I went to bend the whole box, but only one of them had blue mold on it to be fair, but I was going to bend the whole box because that's just how it works, mate.
Yeah.
It's just how it works, and L's and L shouldn't have been fucking stupid fucker and put fucking like 3-day-old fucking soda in with fresh ones, like. And then, she was like, no, like just pick it off. I was like, not even telling me just to put one in the bin. She was like, pick it off. I was like, no. Or like sometimes the fucking raspberries would be fuzzy and all. She'd be like, I just throw a couple out. And you're like, no, mate. But one of the boys got fucking typhoid, which is from like shit and all. I don't really know what typhoid was, but I heard it was something to do with poo, mate. And then they were supposed to close down and do like a full fucking clean down and all. And the HO had fucking rang. We're like, did you do that there and all? And then they were like, oh. And they never did.
Oh, fuck.
They never did.
Typhoid about it, no.
Yeah, they never did. There was a wee girl that worked there because I had left, but it was a girl that was working there had said to me, because I'd went in to grab a coffee when I was in the town not long after, and she was like, oh yeah, had typhoid and all, and fucking didn't really do anything about it, because one of the ones working there had typhoid, and it was one of the ones working in the kitchen, not beating anyone out properly, like, but it was one of the ones in the kitchen, like.
I mean, in defence with the bread at least, I mean, not with the typhoid, but I mean, bread mold is just penicillin, and I believe if you're brave enough, you can fucking tank
Oh,
it.
is that?
So if you, yeah, that's how he discovered it. I'm pretty sure it was bread mold. He just left the bread out, and then he realised the mold wouldn't grow around the bacteria was growing in the petri dishes, something like that. Or he was studying bread mold, and he just left them out, but then the bacteria mixed, something like that. But yeah, it's bread mold's just penicillin.
That's fucking mad. But if you did, you'd fucking shit yourself.
Oh.
If you eat any moldy stuff, you proper shit yourself, you do.
Oh, fair enough. Well, you might have to refine it. I mean,
Oh, because I had a fucking toasty with fucking bread with a bit of blue mold on it by accident, and fucking really, like, was shading bad, like.
oh really?
That was my consequences for it, like,
Oh, wow.
felt a bit sick and all. Had one singular whitey and about 19 shades.
Well, that's what it do.
Mate.
It gets you out of you.
Tell you something, I've been in the fucking trenches multiple times, like, you don't understand, see if you've ever, like, just had a shite, and before you can even get yourself to, like, flush the toilet and all, you need to be sick. I've been there more than once. At least 3 times in my life that's happened to me where I've had a shite and I'm like, I'm gonna be sick. And like, you have to do the math. You're like, can I wait the 30 seconds to flush this toilet? Because you don't want any backsplash. Do you know what I mean?
Sure, that's extra cleaning. Like,
Do you know what I mean?
without
Fuck
being
that.
sick.
Nah, man, I'm not fucking about shit like that there. Dodgy. So yeah, fuck that, man. I've actually got a couple of videos on my phone because I see sometimes I've been like really have been hugging the toilet bowl, crying my eyes out. Crying my eyes out and being sick, man.
No liquids in your body.
No.
It's coming out of the eyes and the ass.
Facts, man. Because you do, mate. You just start, you're waiting so much and you just can't breathe and you're choking on all sorts of fucking chunder, mate. So your eyes will start streaming with tears and you're sitting there in a fucking pink house coat wrapped around your toilet, Dan. Oh, it's great. Like, what a time to be alive. Because you do. That's what separates men from boys right there.
Definitely.
If you can keep your fucking morale high in situations like that there, you can do anything. So you can.
And I've always said you can do anything if you're brave enough, so
Facts.
give it a try, like.
Yeah, 110%. We actually had really good banter when we went to fucking karaoke and all as well, didn't we? The fuck was that? Someone flew past the fucking hairdryer? For fuck's sake.
What were you saying? Sorry there.
We had good banter and we were doing fucking karaoke.
Oh, that night was incredible. I thought we'd go into it and everyone would be right shy, but everyone just got stuck in. But the bottle of whiskey we polished in what?
Bottle of stable.
15,
Oh,
20
I made a
minutes.
bottle of stablemates disappeared. It was the fastest I've ever seen a fucking thing of whiskey disappear because I ended up fucking having a couple of glasses of vodka and I hate vodka.
Oh no, I can't do vodka.
Did I be sick? I did be
you
sick, I was
threw-
that
you
day.
threw up in the middle.
I
of
did.
fucking-
I fucking waited in the middle of Lavery's and was like, oosh. I just walked out and was like, bosh. Because I did it. I turned around and was standing at the bar. And then a buddy who was standing with me at the bar was talking to the bouncer. And I didn't know that, like, right out that way, like the bouncer's back was here. If I had just walked up to him, I didn't know that's where the toilets works. I'd never properly been in Lavery's like that. I'd never actually pissed in Lavery's. I'd been in Lavery's once before with fucking you and fucking smoked a couple bongs in the smoking area and went home, mate. Never had to go to the toilet, like. And then, we're like, all right, 2 shots of tequila, but then it was gold tequila and I didn't really like gold tequila, and I literally turned around to their buddy and goes, if it's gold tequila, but I'm going to be sick. And he just turned and goes, don't be sick. And I was like, if it's gold tequila, I'm going to be sick. And then it came out in front of me, it was gold tequila, and I was like, I went, I'm going to be sick. And he goes, don't be sick. And then I shot at it, and I went, oh, I'm going to be sick. And then I walked out, and everyone was standing, like, having a wee smoke around the table. And was like, what's happening? I went, I'm going to be sick. Straight on the floor, no fucking about, and then I just walked away going,
Yeah, the Muay Thai is crazy as well because they're adding just repeated elbows into the mix.
mate, facts. I'm fucking telling you, mate. 1FC is the shit for Muay Thai. Fucking class. There's all sorts of fucking. You guys, what do you call your boy? But fucking Anand, the fucking big, massive, fucking tall guy.
It's a Thai tradition, isn't it?
Yeah. Started from fucking. I think it's called like fucking Muay Thai, or like it's Muay something else. And it was like a battle, like fucking live battle, like on like like hand-to-hand combat, like for like a war and shit, and then like there's like a sport version after. So like even if you look at the older one, it's like fucking proper fucking brutal, man. You're like fucking elbowing cunts directly into the eyeball and shit. Like,
Yeah, I mean it's a quick way to end a fight. To be fair, at least you're not messing about like you do in the UFC. Like it's once it's done, it's done. Although you shouldn't black out. Like if your brain's gotten to a point where you've got to just stop, you're probably not in the best situation. You shouldn't do that repeatedly.
yeah, no facts. Here's fucking the Bailanad and Nico Carrillo, because I actually thought that fucking Carrillo was gonna win, man. But that boy in the Bailanad's just so fucking tall, man. Like unbelievably tall.
Yeah, it's a good advantage to have, but speed can play a part in that as well. You're gonna be slower at that height, like a
Aye.
bit more predictable.
But see, like Carrillo's also like I think he's fucking tall enough, boy. Like so he is. Do you know what I mean? Like he looks about 6 feet, like 6'1", 6'2". I don't actually know what height he is.
What weight class?
I think it's fucking. I think he's light. I'm not about to say.
All muscle.
Bantamweight. There you go. There you go.
Body fat.
Bantamweight. So he's fucking. What's that? 130 or 135?
I mean, we're just gonna sit here and so much.
I know. Yeah. Well, realistically, mate. But yeah, look at how fucking tall this boy is. And then the rest of that weight class usually short as fuck, mate.
Yeah.
So they are. He's just a base, man. Beats the fuck out of boys. Like.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck like.
I don't know how you're supposed to like, get away from that one of them boys' front kicks. Like that's
He
just hit.
needs the smaller lads.
Look at
to get in close and just go for it because he can't do reach here. Like,
Yeah, and he can't shoot a takedown 'cause it's fucking Muay Thai. Like you just gotta go. Like,
if he starts putting the elbows in, like he's done.
and I think he's only actually supposed to be like 6'4", or is it? Because
Oh, really?
I don't actually know what height he is.
Where's he from?
I think he's from Thailand. I is
Thai, is he?
from
Yeah.
Pattaya, Thailand. Mate, he's 6'3". No way that boy's the same height as me. He's all legs, mate. So you're saying if I was to go and fight in that weight class, that's how tall I'd look?
Well, yeah. So there you go. You might have something to.
I'm in the wrong fucking profession. I need to get good at fucking Muay Thai.
I mean, with those elbows as well. Fuck. Good night. Goodbye to them.
Yeah, fucking right. He's born 2004. He's 2 years younger than me.
Oh, there you go. Wow.
That's actually mental. Do you know in the UK he'll never be allowed to buy tobacco in his life?
He's gonna stand up fucking outside the spa.
He's gonna have to, mate, because
For him, like,
you're not allowed to buy fucking tobacco in the UK because you're born after a certain year.
have they introduced that? Have they?
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
they did.
wow.
Like, I'm gonna Google it in case I'm talking shit. But I've been telling people that as like an actual fact. So
You're asking a robot, mate. He'll have the answer. Like.
yeah, facts. Oh shit. Yeah, we'll do that there. And then I also want to get you to fucking show the lads your fucking wee thing as well.
What do you think? I mean, is it that kind of podcast? Is this an OnlyFans deal or something?
No, not that fucking thing, you mad bastard. Hey, Mr. AI. Yo, what's happening?
No room for misunderstandings.
Fair enough. That's
Real
good to
and
know.
straight to the point.
Thank you,
Sounds
buddy.
like the podcast's got that no nonsense vibe, right?
Yeah,
Just unfiltered.
facts, dog.
Everything's fresh and raw.
Innit?
What's the topic for the next one?
Fucking mass genocide. But aside from that, that's not what I'm here to contact you about. What was I going to ask him?
About the not being able to buy tobacco.
Oh, can you buy tobacco if you're born after 2004 in the UK when you turn 18? He's just like, that's too much to process right now.
Yeah, he's getting all sorts of sources going here.
Yep.
And it'll learn from this. If it fucks it up, it'll learn from this.
Back. Yeah, made a wee noise there.
You're right to question. If you're born after January 1st, 2009, the UK plans to make it illegal for you to buy
Plans to.
tobacco products even when you turn 18.
I mean,
This is part of the government's effort to create a smoke-free generation.
but then they came out and said, right, vape now, and now they're like, nah, I probably shouldn't have vape.
Nothing at
Like,
all.
so-
Here, do me a favour. What's your political stance on Israel v Palestine?
ChatGPT won't give you this.
I get where you're coming from. That's a pretty intense and layered topic. My goal is to stay neutral and just
Oh,
clear factual
Fuck.
insights.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough, I
The
suppose.
Israel-Palestine conflict
Israel to its holy land, but he's like, you should be taking it from the Palestinians. Like, that was us. That was, well, my lot, just drawing some lines on a map. Oh, sorry.
Was it? That had started.
Yeah, we were. So I'll let him finish.
Nah, he basically just said, fucking listen, I can break it down in different perspectives. So he's basically like, tell me what side you're on, bro. That's what he said. It's like, tell me what side you're on and I'll tell you exactly what you want to hear. Know what I mean? Like, but that had started.
We were going to give him Alaska. We looked at Alaska and went, there's absolutely fuck all there, so we'll just put a load of European Jews into Alaska. And that's a harsh place to be only wearing a yarmulke, like. It's a bit mad.
So, England just took a load of Jews and put them...
There's your holy land that we scrapped over for a bit way back when. With the Crusades and all.
But like, so then they scrapped over it. The Jews had left. The Palestinian people were living
I
there.
don't think the Jews were ever there. I don't think it was a...
Were they not? Yeah, because I don't think so.
History. I mean, I wouldn't know the complex...
Well, then you don't know where the...
Back in them days, I don't think there were a lot of Jews rocking about in modern day Jerusalem.
And then I also don't think we can actually account for where they are, because at the end of the day, they're in tunnels and shit now. They've started going underground. They're borrowing and stuff, and they're congregating under the ground.
I mean, does anyone have any right to any underground? It's a good place to be getting real estate, like.
I think so. I think we used to have free reign on the land. It was like, no, if it was your land and you claimed it and like you looked after it, it was yours. So I think if we go under, you fucking use of no fucking what claim, as long as I'm not hitting any pipes.
I mean, the fucking US police weren't much pleased though with the...
No, mate, that fucking rat, it was class. They walked in.
On the roof and all, and chucking chairs at him and all.
Walked in, it was just fucking 60,000. I went, shalom, and then just started throwing pews about me.
I mean, history's taught them they probably want to be ready to go at all times, so fair play to them. Like,
yeah, they're ready to pop off. They were like, there's the Goyim. He's still have the 6 elbows.
Magan, all that came from Israel, so...
Yeah, so it did, that's true, because I watched the fucking, was it the guy, fucking John Bernthal, the fucking actor guy, big wham dude?
Yeah.
He done a fucking documentary about fucking Krav Maga, it was smashing. So he did. Oh.
Alright.
Oh, we've got a wee guest, do we? There's the big dog. There's big Caffel Hart. But yeah, fucking Israel's mad. We love Israel. Nah, I'm only joking. Fuck Israel. Free Palestine.
Oh, yeah, that's mad. Oh, sorry.
Oh, right, that's where your phone went. Right, that's what's nice.
Oh, it'd have been in the toilet, I imagine.
You fucking plonker.
Louis costume change.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he fucking first guest ever as well. This is the first guest to get fucking changed as well. He fucking whipped on a pair of jeans. He was fucking wearing a pair of shorts. So he was beforehand. It was actually kind of gay, so I'm glad he changed.
Breathable, like.
Do you want to fucking talk a bit about the wee fucking thing that you've brought with you today? That you've got with you today?
Yes, well, yeah, actually.
Yeah, so this is, you're about to watch in real time an autistic guy get really like autistic about something, about like a possession.
So, friend of the show, Bud Lightyear, good friend,
Yeah.
has sourced a signed David Prowse, and we might have to look up.
They see from there.
Oh yeah, they do. So it's signed from Darth Vader and Boba Fett, and I have a deep love for David Prowse, like, because he rocked up to the... I'm going to put this down.
Oh, I see them break it, fair enough.
He rocked up to the premiere of Star Wars thinking that him walking about going, "You're part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor," and all was going to get in the film, and no one told him it was James L. Jones. He didn't know till he sat down to watch Star Wars that he got his voice. He thought he was doing all the acting and that, because he does all the, obviously, the in-suit stuff.
Oh, right, and then it was your fucking arm man that done the voice.
James L. Jones.
Right.
They dubbed over, but it's why... this has been the second tattoo I got. I got one of Darth Vader because David Prowse loved that role. It was a big thing for him, and George Lucas was just like, nah, he didn't do a huge part, because obviously James Earl Jones gets all the right.
He done all
the fame for it, but big up David Prowse. So when he went, it was a sad day, like, so yeah.
Aww.
big up David Prowse. I respect it like he was just a 6 foot, he's 6'8".
That's
English
fucking mad.
bodybuilder that talked like this.
They talk like this.
Was Darth Vader, and then
But then you couldn't be having fucking Darth Vader going, I am your father. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't have that fucking ruin the fucking aesthetic of the film.
Oh yeah, and the footage of it, of him doing the original lines, is absolutely beautiful.
Well, like bad though.
If they'd have done it, I think I'd love Vader even more. Like, just 'cause
That's because you're English, but you're so patriotic to England, like.
yeah, I mean, someone's got to, like, because the rest of the world rightfully so doesn't much fuck with us.
I know, like, you're that one fella that's fucking sitting there watching the fucking Glens fucking third team sitting in the stands being like, you.
I'm actually a Crusaders man myself.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
What the hell? How does it feel to be wrong? Nah, I'm really joking. I don't watch no fucking. I'm really not clued in on football. Like, nah. It's just all the Muay Thai. It's just all the wee Thai fellas absolutely fucking kicking a head each other. Lethal, mate. They're king of the streets.
It's a good level of football. Me and my dad bum about West Yorkshire. Pick up the Yorkshire ones.
I know you love
watching
Yorkshire.
the non-league football, but that is just human beings wanting to rock up. There's no thought of money or fame, just to kick a ball at each other, try to break each other's legs, and then shake hands and walk away at the end of it. It's real respect for the sport. So yeah, go watch some grassroots football if you're looking for just scraps.
That's what I done on fucking 420 last year at the start of the day before I got fucking absolutely fucking harassed by the police. Fucking held at gunpoint and all the bus stop because it made the fucking say I'd robbed the Chinese with a gun and all. And I was like, man, but it was the Chinese that was behind the bus stop that I was sitting at, and I was like, what are you talking about? What is this? Get away by glider, mate. And then, mate, as soon as I said that, they like proper started laughing, and then they sort of realised. And then, yeah, they started being a wee bit nicer to me, like, but they were being consummate. They were really, really not nice to me. But during the start of that day, we went and watched, I think of a fucking Craigie or something, Craigie FC, mate, against some fucking team from Lanatoon. So, this was like Rangers and Celtic, mate. It was fucking lethal. The managers and all were fucking slobbering each other, you fucking orange bastard. You fucking, me and proper going mental and all the fucking, they were proper pushing each other. It was great, like, it was fucking class, mate. It was the best game of football I watched in years, like.
Oh, 100%, like, it's just where the sport was born.
Why does everyone want to dig ahead of each other as well? Because they
That's
do,
just the
mate.
English way. We've bopped about the world doing that for a bit, and it's probably one of the main reasons. Well, actually, no, there's a lot of history behind. We're probably rightfully hated, but the football's definitely not helped.
Yeah, well, probably not, like. But the football chants, mate, see if you ever hear like an American fucking chant and they're all like, let's go, red team, dum dum dum. And then it's like, it could be West, you could be Scouts, eating rats in your council house. The UK's just better that way, like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we took the language and just ran with it, because...
Well, fucking, I suppose you just created it, like, it's fucking named after you, like.
I know, but, well, it's mad, though, that... So I'm from Leeds, that's where I'm from, so I'm away up, how's it going? Are you doing well? But, like, not an hour's drive from us, really. You've got, like, the Scouser accent, and then you go a bit further down, and it's the way they talk. But, like, Darth Vader, fucking...
Fuck.
Ain't your fucking father, Luke? So, like, but they think, well, from my end anyway, and the Scousers, we got it from the Mills. So you had to fucking talk over the machine. So that's Lancashire and Yorkshire.
That's actually a really amazing fucking reason behind that, though.
Yes, and it's why we'll talk with our hands and all, because you've got a lot of gestures and that. But Scousers got it from generational sinus infections, because it was a cargo town, and there's a lot of rotting cargo about, and we didn't have fridges and all, and you couldn't stick a fridge on a boat and get shit over. So they just learned not to fucking, I'm not trying the Scouser, like, not...
No, go ahead, have a go.
But fucking... No, I'm not going to try it, like... Maybe
Well,
next
here,
time.
see, before we actually go, I forgot about my game. Can we play a game?
Yeah, of course.
This is actually my favourite game, right? So it's called I Make the Face and You Do the Sound.
Oh, fuck's sake, right.
So I'm going to make the face, and then you're going to do the sound that you think my face made, right?
Oh, fuck.
Right, ready? Right. No, right, go right now. Make a face, but let me see the face first, and then I'll do the sound.
No, I had to improvise with yours, so you got to improvise with
Right,
mine.
right, sweet.
My internal monologue.
Right. We'll do an RV round.
That's a heavy night out, like.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was gagging like
that's
fuck.
when you've nothing in you, but it's bile, like, it's rotten.
Right, give me a good one.
I don't know, like,
Right. On that fucking final note of absolute fucking banter, we will fucking see you next time.